Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time since I received a message, and this is a great one. So, anyway, I want to welcome you. Thank you for joining, subscribing, for sharing, and your comments. And I also want to remind you, if you need any guidance or assistance or any help of any kind, you are welcome to email me at my email address, which is below the video. So today it's about your awakening and what's to come. So I always start off, if you're new, with a poem that I received from the Galactic Federation of Light, which sets off the message of this video. Today it's winter season. Before you know it, winter will be here. In fact, some places it's pretty near. So what could this message mean for you? Instead of the feelings that usually come through, major change is headed for all of you. A worldwide message, so let us be clear. This includes everyone in our atmosphere. Christmas season will never be the same because this year it's the end of this game. So much is happening behind the scenes, which will envelope you all into your wildest dreams. Nothing more to be said. Don't want to influence you inside your head. Connect to your heart instead. It's up to you to feel it too. If you feel greatness is upon you, then trust that feeling. It's time to do this daily too. If you feel dread will come over you, then there are much more changes of self needed by you. Remember, each of you are unique. You create your own journey by what you think. It's time to awaken, and it can happen in a blink. So if you feel this truth, then put all your energies into you. Not what others say, not what others do. Only follow your heart. It's now time for you. So you too can feel the joy of what is coming. Oh boy. Do not carry any expectations. Do not try and figure this out. It's about all of you learning to connect to your heart. This is a change that is needed by you. If the shoe fits, you know what you need to do. Remember, you are the only one in charge of you. Heed to this message, it will get you through all the drama that's been bombarded to all of you. Be brave, be strong, follow your hearts only all day long. Then you too will hear a brand new song. I know it seems strange, but timing is key. You have a soul contract, so believe. Everything is timed when to see. And see not with your eyes, with your heart, with your third eye. So do not fret or beat yourself up, as this was meant to be. Yes, you feel confused. So many negative thoughts have been changed inside of you. Now you begin to see the lies and the deceit. So let that go. Follow your heart. Let it glow. Listen and follow what you feel. You will be led to your soul family. Do not question and do not doubt. Follow only your feelings. It's your only way out. First you feel sad, then angry too. Then finally all those feelings will be released from you. Take your time learning. Do not try and find your journey at this time. Baby steps is what's needed. Baby steps is what you need. Relax into universal harmony. Everything is in divine timing. Learn the meaning of self-love too. The real meaning, never been shared to any of you. Follow your higher self too. He or she will always guide you. We are not singular, but multidimensional too. Many different parts of you doing what's also needed too. You are not human, but energy and light. We walk in frequencies by what we know, which raise higher as you go. You will see your family and friends will never understand you. They might judge you too. But remember, anyone who judges you is judging themselves if they do not resonate with you. Let them go. Do not change what you know. Your new family will appear, your soul family, which helps you see we are doing what's needed, following your plan, the one you decided before you came, the mission. So don't feel insane. So many changes for you to see as you begin to realize everything you thought you knew was a lie to deceive. But do not fret. It is finally done. You have finally awakened under the sun. I can add, if so guided to, I can talk about energies for you. Actually, I will talk. So if you're newly awakened, there's a few things that are important for you to understand. I do have a video on the importance of energy, and I'm going to explain a little bit of that right now, because we are not human. We are only energy and light, and everything on the planet is too. And we are connected to everything and everybody and everyone, which means we're connected to the sun and the moon and the stars, the water. We are connected to the plants, to the animals, everything in nature, everything that's on this planet, even a rock, we are connected to. So that's important. Now, because we are energy, there's only two energies on this planet. There's either love energy or fear energy. And if you are never feeling the love energy, if you wake up feeling depressed or angry or mad, then you have to understand that you have attracted negative energy, and you can't forget this. It's got to be automatic for you. Like, you wake up in the morning and check how you feel. And if you wake up feeling angry or uncomfortable, then you've had negative energy come to you in your place where you live. So it's very important to know this. So otherwise, if you don't, that negative energy will influence you during the day, and it can bring you all the way to a suicidal thought, because it takes you deeper and deeper and deeper, and then you can go crazy. So you must go, oh, I feel awful today. There's negative energy around me. I need to change this. And what do? You say a mantra. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. Those are very powerful coded words and messages that will raise your frequency, connect you more with the divine, and help everyone on the planet and everyone off the planet. So that's number one. And number two is sage, which reminds me, when I do videos and speak the truth, negative energy comes around and attacks me too. So I forgot, but I have sage and I light it and let it burn. And I also run it around my face and my whole body. And you can feel your whole body tingling. And as you do this, you say, I am the love, I am the light, I am the truth, I am. And that negative energy is gone. And you can feel the love energy. And now you are centered to work on yourself. And it can come back. And because right now, everybody on this planet is in upheaval. There are so many people that are awake and not awake that are getting attacked by this negative energy because so many people are full of it. And so if you go out, you need to protect yourself with obsidian. This is a crystal obsidian, and I wear it in my pocket when I go out to protect me from negative energy. Now, I used to use black tourmaline and it doesn't work, but the obsidian is much, much better. So, this is important to understand because you go out and then all these people are depressed and they're carrying negative energy because anything that is not in love is negative. And you got to get this automatic in your heart like you brush your teeth every day. It has to be known so you can get rid of it and then spread light to the planet because your light is needed. And I also want to remind you, when you are full of light, when you are full of love, when you walk outside, other people feel it and they want to be around you. They don't know why, but they just like being around you. So you don't have to talk to people, and it's not up to you to try to awaken people. Not your family, not your friends. You wait for people to ask you, what is it about you that's different? Or if they have a question, but do not offer the information because frequencies are different. And the higher you raise your frequency, then when you speak to people who haven't or aren't on your frequency, you might be speaking another language to them. They do not understand. And that's important for you to understand that yourself. So we came from a place of love. We are a soul. We are not a body. Our soul is in our body. We are not human. We are a soul. We are the universe. We're connected to everything on the planet and off the planet. And you can talk to anybody because death isn't real. So you can talk to anyone who has left the earth at any time. Because you know you can, so you do it. And then whatever comes into your head is an answer, a thought, a message from someone else. So in the meantime, heed to this message about following your heart and learn how to connect to your higher self. If you have not been doing that or you don't know how to do that, there are videos on YouTube of people who will show you their way until you can figure it out on your own what works best for you. Because we are different. So anything you need to know, your higher self knows. Who is your higher self? Well, we are multidimensional. So we are different parts all day long that we're not even aware of. I mean, I have a part of me that's in Egypt. I have a part of me that's a dragon. That's not a human, but a dragon. Who is me? So these are not, this is how it is. Is all I can say. So, but your higher self is your true self. And your true self only really ever appears when you quote unquote die, which you don't die, but let's just use that word because right now that's the only one everybody knows. But when you go back home, you become your true self. You are only about love. And if you were hateful, that's gone. If you were fearful and you're carrying it with you, you'll go to a place and you'll be healed from it. If you're really ill, you will release all your illness, but you will get help on the other side. It just depends on you. You might go over the other side and be perfectly fine. But this is the most important part of this message to understand about ascension. Yes, the planet's ascended many times. People tell me that all the time. What they don't understand is this is different. And how is it different? Normally, or I won't, that's the wrong word because nothing is normal. So usually what has happened in the past is you have a death in the spiritual, you have a birth in your physical body. Now, your body you chose, your family you chose before you came here, and all the challenges were lessons for you to learn. And this is a big thing for you who are newly awakened. Some people go, well, I would never choose that. Well, because you don't understand that you have come here in many different bodies, in many different religious beliefs, in many different forms, and in many different races, and maybe male and female. So you see, male and female is a human thing. It doesn't exist. So this is what the challenges are about. And then you have a soul contract when you are supposed to awaken. And so you have now awakened. And some of you are lost and confused. This is part of what my video is about. And I've mentioned mostly everything. So what's going to happen different this time is normally you leave, you go back home. And then you're around all the family that you left behind. And you know everything about yourself. You know all the lives you've lived. You know everything about your last incarnation on Earth. Now the difference is Earth is being raised to a higher frequency. And the only people that will be allowed on high frequency Earth are the people that are only about love. Because when you leave in the past, in a death, you go home and you're all about love. Because that's the true you. And you don't have all these issues like with relationships and boyfriends and girlfriends. All of that is human BS and lies that you learned. Because what you were supposed to learn and what we all needed to learn and what some of you have not yet learned and some of you are still learning and some of you already know that the person that you are searching for is the love of yourself. This universe has been based on universal laws, not the laws that you all have lived by on planet Earth. They are made up, lying laws. They're not even reality. So what happens is you focus on self-love. And so many people go, oh, yes, I love myself. Of course I love myself. But you don't. Not in the true sense of the word. Because the true sense is you have no guilt. You do not feel like you owe anybody anything. Nobody can upset you. Nobody could say anything negative to you and it upsets you. You have no expectations, and the list goes on. And you are free. And when you are about love, you have that love energy, and you feel like you're in a relationship and you're madly in love. You know how it feels in the beginning, because those relationships and that feeling never seems to last because no one's with the right person. It's with a soul person, soul to soul. So anyway, when we go to high frequency earth, this will be the first time that you will be your true self, the self that goes home after you leave earth, and not high frequency earth, but back home into the spiritual. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you will be your true self in a human body that will not age, will not ever get ill. Because when you're not here, you don't anyway, because all of that is earth stuff from the deep state, the darkness that has veiled this planet. So you will be in a human form, in your true self, in a land. How can you not say it's heavenly? Because everybody is going to be about love. And the food will be love if there's food. The ground will be about love. The soil, the colors. It'll be a magical life in human form. And a lot of people who've already left the planet will also go to high frequency earth. So, this is what's to come. So, who's the most important person on this planet? Is it some movie star? Is it some guru? It's you. You are the most important person, because in reality, you are the only person on this planet, and everyone mirrors you. So people who challenge you are mirroring you and showing you what you need to change about yourself. People who are not awake don't spend the time looking at themselves. They blame everybody for their problems. Your children will do that to you too, if they're not awake. They will blame you for everything. You messed up their life forever and ever, and whatever. The list goes on. And that won't upset you. It won't even affect you. And that's where you want to be. And it's not because it's like, ha ha. No, it's because now I see how you are hurting, how you are not understanding what's really happening, how you still need to learn this, and you still need to experience whatever it is that you need to experience to get you out of that rut. So, anyway, I was trying to say two different words. What I have done is kind of put everything in a small little nutshell. A lot of my videos in one little 10-minute speech here at the end. So just to remind you and to teach you, and to also, before I go, because I'm ready to go, is to let you know that everyone has a different mission. So you do not look at other people and get jealous. That's not self-love. Jealousy doesn't exist. So you just do what you feel is right for you and follow yourself, your path, and your higher self. And your higher self will lead you on your path. step by step. In fact, I have gotten rid of my free will. I only follow my higher self and nothing and nobody else. And that's where you need to be. So, we all have different missions. Some people see, oh, I feel like I'm a healer. I want to go help heal people. You can't heal anybody until you're healed first. Because any negative issues that you carry will attach to that person you're trying to heal. So just because someone's a massage therapist, for instance, doesn't mean they're awakened. Now, have you ever been to a massage therapist and gotten a massage and left feeling awful or worse? Because that person carried negative energy and just planted it all over your body. Now, I'm not telling you this to fear anything, because there is no anything to fear. I said no, but I meant not. Who do you check? Oh, here's a massage therapist maybe your friend tells you about. Do you listen to your friend? You ask your higher self. You feel it in your heart. Does it feel right? Is this person right for me? And this is what you do with everything. With food, with medical, with anything you put in your body. Pills, whatever it is. Always check first with your higher self. And another thing I need to mention about energy is you will feel differently like lots of the times. And what I'm saying is, like yesterday, for instance, I was sick to my stomach. I was dizzy. I almost threw up. I was tired. And I hadn't only had maybe a full 2 or 3 hours of sleep in the last 4 days. Because we have energy coming into this planet that is so intense that it affects each one of you differently. So if you're newly awakened, don't freak out about it. This is the best time to get in touch with your higher self too, and ask, do I need to see a doctor? And they will tell you, I say they, but it's only one person. She or he will tell you yes or no. And so yesterday I pretty much didn't eat anything, and I only ate what I was allowed to eat. When I say allowed, don't take that wrong. It's because I know that my higher self knows better than I do. And especially if you're anything like me and you have lots of stomach and digestive issues, it becomes more intense during this time. And I mean, there was like a week that I had to take like Mylanta. I had heartburn no matter what I put in my mouth. So you will notice these things periodically here and there. And that's from the energy that's on the planet, because your body's being changed. Your DNA structure, your cell structure, everything is being changed. And the positive thing is we're all getting younger. So forget about age. It's not a reality, and everything else. And I was going to stop 7 minutes ago, but they told me to tell you this. So in any case, I've said enough. I think you get it. If you need to listen to this video more than once, then I suggest you do. And you all have a very blessed day. And I'm sending all of you love energy your way. Thanks for joining. And don't forget, subscribe. Have a great day.